Hey, you guys, we are back to do the part two of Ready to Love. And yeah, Philly, y'all done wasted our doggone time, Chad. Stay tuned for more.
We keep it real, expressing how we feel. Whoa. So come on in and feel some tea. Join the Kourtney family. We're about relationships and review, making it fun just for you. Go and God, let God go with you. It's time for Kourtney and Eddie.
I always put God first. What's going on, co-ed camp folks? How y'all doing tonight? Welcome back to another video of Kourtney and Eddie. I'm Eddie, aka E-Dub. That's my lovely wife.
Kourtney, wait, what's going on? Drainage and stuff. I can't even say what I got to say because you. Kourtney, you do it too. I can't say nothing about this man, honey, without y'all trying to comfort me.
Tell the people your name.
Kourtney, also known as Coco.
This right here is Kourtney and Eddie. This channel is all about relationship, reviews, entertainment. It's all about famous rants and jokes and my medical history. And tonight episode of E-Dub Medical History is that allergies, man. I'm congested, man. You know, ragweed and that time of year and pumpkin spice and Halloween stuff. It got me all congested and nasally.
How Halloween got you congested?
Yeah, because Michael Myers and Jason got my nose running and stuffy. So yeah, but other than that, I'm good.
Praise the Lord. So if you're brand new to this channel, hit subscribe yet. If you hadn't,
sorry, y'all. I'm serious. I do have.
You weren't doing that when we was watching the show.
That's why my eyes started watering because of that. I told you my eyes were watery.
So if you're brand new to this channel, you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. This is not an ongoing thing. Now his medical history, yes, Jack, because he always got something going on, honey, like he is in a retirement home. But anyway, hit the like, hit the subscribe, and comment down below. Now, if y'all missed our last live, which was on Monday, I think, then y'all missed Coley. So Coley came over there and dropped some tea, honey, that we got to see some of it on this part of the reunion. So yeah, shout out to her. She is a sweetheart, y'all, for real, for real. And don't forget to follow us on TikTok. I done told y'all one time, I'm telling you again, follow us on TikTok, Kourtney and Eddie. The same name over there. We're trying to get to 10,000 followers, because that's what they call it over there, 10,000 followers. So yeah. I don't know, y'all old people got them TikTok, Chad. Because y'all be strolling and strolling. As it just username 54692.
Oh, they probably think TikTok. Ain't that a clock? So yeah, these old people we talking to now.
Yeah. So I ain't telling y'all old, but I'm just talking about the people that are of a certain age.
Yeah, she calling y'all old.
Y'all, some of y'all know y'all be on TikTok because you gotta follow your grandchildren, your great grandchildren, see what they doing.
She said y'all still wear Timex. That's how old you are.
So, okay, so it started out with Rose telling me, is you expecting, Kiara? Is you expecting?
Rose.
Rosetta over here.
What's the old saying? Roses are red and violets are blue. This rose ain't got nothing to do with you. Because she is on a tear.
You piss her off, she'll come for you.
Yeah, man. The good Lord, Rose. No, are you expecting? Rose, a man can't get pregnant. Why would you ask that question?
Who is Alexa? And I ain't talking about the little machine. Who is Alexa? He said that was his ex. They still communicate. So evidently, I guess when they got, and again, to go back if you went on the live, just to clarify that, yeah, I did watch last time. Rose said that they don't use that certain brand of condoms, or they use condoms. Okay, so anyway, he was just saying that's his ex, and she said she went through his text messages and some about some ultrasound was texting. I'm saying, dude,
the way Cam said it about the ultrasound, that was like way back in the day. No, because she said, you got something. She asked him, did you have a scare? Okay. Cam saying, yeah, back in the day. That's when she brought the ultrasound. Somebody text you an ultrasound about somebody being pregnant? Cam said, no, what you talking about, Rose? Scorn black woman.
Don't put black in it, child. Just say scorn.
No, she is a black woman, right?
But they ain't got nothing to do with it.
She's a scorn black woman.
Just say a scorn woman.
She's a scorn black woman. She's black.
And And
Well, is she a woman too? Can I say woman? Or can I say she's a scorn person?
you could just say scorn.
No, she's a scorn black
say
woman.
Woman, leave the black out of it.
Why God? Is she black? Ain't she?
Listen to the word.
It's an adjective. It describes a person that's a color black.
Anyway, so let's move on.
Man, so sensitive. Ooh, power to the people.
Round black man. So anyway, moving along. So the pregnancy thing or whatever, I don't know. It just seems like, and like the Hussein thing. He said he was not in jail. He's never been convicted or anything like that. Yes, you was. You was in jail. The thing with Cam. So you expect that? He said that was a long time ago. So in my mind, I'm just trying to see where she's getting this information from. Is she getting it and then embezzling? Well, not embezzling.
Embezzling. A scorn black woman. I can say black now because she's embezzling. They ain't got nothing to do with no money.
No. What they say?
Embellish.
Thank you. I ain't know if you're gonna be able to come through for me or not. But yeah.
Ooh, she embezzled. Look how embezzled she is. She don't wear no damn bag. And I can't say the word out. Embellishing, yeah.
The truth. So is she sitting up here just like taking one thing and just blowing it out of control? So I just want to know, Rosetta Stone child speaking all them different languages, girl, what is you doing?
And she's mad. She pissed off at the world, and she trying to find anything and everything to say to hurt somebody. So if she got to embellish the story to hurt somebody, to hit below the belt, she's so big. And
she looks crazy. Now, if you go on Kamisha's, we talked about it on our live. You go and watch the interview with her and with her and Hussein. Her and Hussein, not Rose, but Kamisha and Hussein. Yeah. Now, you know, that the streets, according to what he said, you know, was saying that she may be on some kind of substance, allegedly, but, you know, that she offered him something. Rose offered him something. So I don't know. Like, it seemed like she is spiraling like a person that, you know what I'm saying, just woo! And then when Tommy get ready to talk to her again, yes, Tommy. I said, oh, Lord Jesus. But anyway, but Cam brought up the fact that she was the one that was sleeping with Hussein and Cam at the same time.
Laying it low and spreading it wide, as Miss Braxton would say. I said, I knew she slept with Hussein. I told you that.
You said it.
Yeah, now Cam was a surprise to me, but we found out last week she slept with Cam. I said, she slept with both of these guys.
Tommy said, you slept with both of them at the same time. No, you slept with Hussein too. And she said, we dated.
And my thing is this. You slept with both guys. You cried over Hussein. You lied on Cam. And you still came out empty-handed. You know, what's the purpose in doing all that? And like I said last week, Hussein needed something to have some kind of dirt on Rose so he can make an excuse to leave her and get out of that situation. When he found that ball dropped right in his lap about the baby father being in jail, and Rose didn't tell him. So he hopped on that and used that to say, oh, I can't do it. Just can't do it. She lied. She didn't tell me nothing about the baby father being in jail. So to me, that was a weak excuse to get out of the relationship because he smashed already. You smashing dip. Smashing dip.
Now she said Cam was the one that let her down the most, but I really and truly don't understand that.
Oh, well, she was up here crying over Hussein and telling Hussein they should have been there together. So I thought she would probably be more upset with Hussein letting her down. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And then when was she intimate? Why this was rolling? You know what I'm saying? Why they was taping or after filming? Like,
I think we were talking about Cam.
With both of them.
I think Cam was after filming. With Hussein, I think it was during filming.
So, yeah. That just wasn't a good look.
It wasn't, man. It wasn't a good and like you said, if it was vice versa, if a man was doing it, it's the same thing. Just straight nasty.
Yeah, it is. Like, if a man was doing it and sleeping with two women on the show, on the same show and stuff like that, and playing back and forth, yeah, it would still be the same. So,
I don't know the purpose of why Rose slept with you guys so soon. You know, did you think sleeping with you guys was going to lock them in? You know, sleeping with a man don't lock that man in. After he get the draws, he gone. You know what I'm saying?
Tell him again.
So yeah, so I don't understand why she did it so quickly, man.
And remember, she said, remember she told the other girls, Cam tells me stuff that he hasn't told nobody. She was so confident in it. She probably slept with him then. She was so confident in the fact that, you know, she locked down Cam because, you know, she got her choice of Hussein or Cam.
Right.
But then the fact that you tell Hussein, this effed up, we probably be walking in here together. But I'm saying, girl.
And I know people go say, well, men do it all the time. Yeah, you're right. But Rose was looking, because why a woman can't sleep around like a man sleep around. I get it. But Rose was looking for love. Mm-hmm. She had feelings. She had feelings behind this stuff. You know what I'm saying? She was trying to lock somebody down. She wanted a whole man. See, she wasn't sleeping around to have for fun. She was sleeping around because she was actually falling for these guys. So to me, that's a big difference. Because you can sleep around just for the hell of it. You know what I'm saying? Just be doing what you want to do. But when you put feelings behind it, and you think you got somebody on lockdown, and to find out they got the draws and played you, and they went on by their business, and now you was sitting there looking like boo-boo the fool.
But did she really know that with Cam? Now, Hussein probably so.
Hussein, I know for definite she thought, she had. But Cam, to me, I think it was a rebound thing.
Because she seemed like she knew that he was, he told her, I want to be in an open relationship, whatever the case may be.
Cam was a rebound thing because she was hurt over Hussein. I think she wanted, it was like a little get back. If I sleep with Cam, we get back to Hussein, make Hussein jealous or something. You know what I'm saying?
And Hussein, when Tommy asked her the question, did she sleep with Hussein? She was like, we dated, we both grown.
Yeah, whatever. We did what grown people do.
And then Hussein looking like, because I don't think he ever told that.
No, he never said anything about them sleeping together.
I don't even think he said it on Kamisha's interview with him, but
Yeah.
But anyway, so speaking of Rose Child, now we got to get clips about. Like, dang, y'all just talked about the lady. So now we got to get the clips of her throughout the season and all the back and forth and everything. So Tommy asked her, what was it about the connection that she had with Hussein? So she was like, they had a connection as far as, their background. They had similar background. And she was just like, she was loyal to anybody that was loyal to her.
Well, Rose, here's the thing. If you are on that level trying to find a man, you got to keep them cookies in the bag until you get married. You know what I'm saying? So you gave the cookies up too quick. You know what I'm saying? So he's like, yum, 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 you got them cookies, yum, yum. And he's full now. He said, well, I'm done with them cookies. Now I'm going to go ahead and get some pumpkin spice. So yeah, you got to hold on to them cookies, girl. You can't be giving up too quick now if you want to hold on to a man. Now, if you out there just having fun and you willing to, hey, do you, girl, do you.
Hussein made the reference to say that he wished it would have been him to take her out on that date to let her know that she's not ready to love instead of Cam, and because I guess he felt he owed her that. I'm saying, why didn't you? You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if there was a production thing or whatever, but he didn't get that option. And even the people in the what it was backstage, they were saying, man, Cam was hurt over it. It seemed like Hussein was hurt over and stuff, But like Rose said, honey, she'll bounce back. I said, girl, right now the ball's still bouncing, child.
No, at first you said, I don't know, Tommy. I think I'm done trying to find somebody. I'm done with love. I'm done. I said, oh, yeah, she's scorned. Yeah, she's scorned. When Mama said she done with love, I said, oh, yeah, she pissed off.
Yeah, she said she had high hopes. She had dreams.
They took my happy ending away.
Stole it.
I said, well, this ain't no dang on Disney movie. There ain't no Disney movie, man. You know what? Man, every ending is not going to be happy. You're going to have bumps in the road. It's all about how you get off the ground and brush yourself off.
Yeah.
Oh, my happy ending. Ew, this is a Disney movie. A Disney movie.
I would have never put that much stock into this show. You know what I'm saying? Like to say they stole her happy ending. So, I mean, I just, that was a bit much.
That was, when she said they stole her a happy ending, I said, dang, that's a little too deep.
That is
a little too deep.
Now, if it would have been a Married at First Sight, you kind of go in knowing you guys getting married.
That's different.
I know, that's what I said. That's what I said. If it would have been something like that. But this is a dating show.
Y'all dating. Y'all trying to get to know one another. Sometimes you date somebody don't mean y'all going to be together forever.
So Ed, they showed clips of Eddie, not this one, honey. This is mine.
And everybody said, "Ooh, Eddie's so fine." I said, "I know, y'all. I know I'm fine. Y'all stop calling my name." I said, "Ooh, Eddie, yeah, he's tall. I know I'm tall, y'all. Dang." Everybody want a piece of Eddie.
They said, "Ooh, he got all that thick, pretty hair." Did they say that too?
No, they didn't say that. 185 pounds.
I don't talk about your weight, 200 pounds,
I'm not
199. 199. Woo, just round it up, child. Just because you see my weight when I went to go to the foot doctor, child. Ooh, please, son. And I got it all in the right places, son. So anyway, they show Coley, Angie, Rose, and Deona. So there were all the ones that Eddie was, I guess feeling.
No, I wasn't feeling them, baby. I got
I
you.
ain't nobody talking about you, honey. Look, get out your head. So anyway, he said that he came to find love. Yeah, right. Rose said that. Oh yeah, I forgot. Rose was sitting up there, child, because at that point, as she had spiraled out, honey, and she was coming off of that. Tommy was asking her a question, and she said, "Well, the streets was saying." I said, "Oh Lord, here come Rosetta, honey, finna speaking another language." She said, "Oh, the streets was saying."
I think Rose, when she left that show before the reunion, she went to the streets and tried to get dirt on everybody, man, because she really didn't have no kind of close connection with Eddie.
But she was sitting on that couch though.
I know, but still, I said, how she know about all this stuff about Eddie?
I think all of them know stuff. They choose not to spill it. She was the one that she was gonna get revenge on every man.
But Eddie didn't do nothing to her.
So she said the streets was saying. She was saying that calm too. After she spiraled, Eddie was in a full blown relationship while he was on this show.
Yeah. Rose hating, man. Why you gonna be a hater, man? Because your stuff fell apart. You don't have to hate on somebody else's stuff, man. I said, the biggest hater of the show is Rose, man. Why you gonna put Eddie's business out there in the streets like that?
Mm-hmm. She did, but Eddie denied it and said he will not. Coley dropped that tea, on our live, but because she said it was the baby mama. She heard it was the baby mama, but he said that's not true. He wasn't living with nobody. He wasn't staying with nobody or anything like that. Or did she say he was staying? I don't know, but anyway, so he denied that. So Rose strikes again, honey, and still didn't win.
Let me be quiet. Let me be quiet, Rose. I'm sorry. Because I don't need you to be doing a lie, get dirt on me. Eddie from Kourtney Eddie. He out there in the streets, bouncing around because he big and round.
Going from donut shop to donut shop.
Oh, the girl, I be looking for a pumpkin spice donut, baby.
That's it, baby.
That's the only one.
So Tommy was asking Coley as far as they kiss, because they showed the clip where Eddie turned her down for a kiss.
Well, I forgot to bring that up. I didn't want to embarrass you no more. That's why I didn't bring it up last time. But
I had forgot about it.
That was embarrassing. You try, come on, Eddie. I think, come on, Cody. You looking too deaf, but she was kind of drunk.
Yeah, she was a little tipsy.
Drunk, a little tipsy. She was slurring her words, man.
I don't know.
Yeah.
So, but Coley said, she apologized for, that because, as they seen in the clips, and I guess a lot of them hadn't seen these clips. She said that, he was into the other lady, Angie and Deona and stuff like that. So, of course, Eddie accept her apology and stuff.
I never try to kiss somebody that got turned down, man. Cool. I know that's embarrassing, man.
Eddie got kissed, and he tried to reach for a kiss from me on our second or third day. This Eddie, this one right here, and I turned the cheek. I did what the Bible say: turn the other cheek.
I keep telling you, I did that on purpose to make you feel good.
No, you didn't.
Actually, I did, because I knew you were gonna turn the cheek.
How would that make me feel good?
It was like, ooh, I rejected Eddie. I rejected him, and every other girl, they go ahead and kiss him, but I didn't. I feel good about myself, so I was doing that to give you some self-esteem.
All right, fat boy, we'll go with that. So Tommy was asking, Coley, was she still interested and stuff like that, and she was like, no, you know what I'm saying? That ship is sealed, child. Let's move on. So now let's talk about Kiara and Jay. And I knew by the body language they was not still together, honey. When them folks be sitting on one cushion and the other on the other cushion, yeah, they not together. So Tommy was talking about, the getaway, of course. And so now let me tell you something. The real MVP, y'all cannot deny it, is who? Sahara. Baby, she sat on that couch most of the time and didn't have to do much because everything. Now, when the Rose situation was going down, I meant to say, Sahara's face was looking like, I'm so glad I ain't get involved in that BS. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm glad I ain't sleep with Cam. I'm glad I don't know what she did, but I'm assuming she did.
No.
I'm glad I ain't, I'm glad I blocked him. Y'all say unblock him. So, yeah, all of that stuff, honey, all she did was sit on that couch, honey. So when they was talking about, the Sahara situation, whatever, Jay was like, I ain't mean no harm with it. I'm a flirt. Now, Sahara was saying Jay has always been her top. Now, Jay said he knew that she was somewhere in the rankings. Now, Kiara said, child, I knew nothing about it. So Sahara was dating, doing what she was doing, you know what I'm saying? But she also said that Jay, she knew that Kiara was Jay's top as well. So, just all of that stuff. But, Jay said, that he was a flirt. It is what it is. So, Tommy asked the question that, is it still my man, my man, my man? And the answer was no. What had happened is that after the show aired, after the show ended,
Yeah, after the show ended, Jay said, you know what? The cameras are gone and I'm gone. I need time alone. I need a week. And she said, okay, I'll give you a week. And a week went by.
Well, she was expecting him to court her, and then go ahead.
Yeah. Then when the week went by, then she called, you ready right now, Jay? You ready to hang out? And Jay said, no, give me a month. It went from a week to a month. And bottom line is Jay wasn't ready to get locked down, man. You know what I'm saying? If you want to be with somebody and if you feeling that person, if you really are feeling that person like you're supposed to be feeling that person,
yep.
It shouldn't matter what time how much time you spend with that person. A week after the show was over, you can spend time with that person the next day. But Jay, to be honest with you, I don't think he was ready to be locked down. I don't think he was ready to be locked down. Like you said, he's a flirt. Mm-hmm. Now, you locking him down means he can't be a flirt no more. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, he wasn't ready, man. He wasn't ready.
My thing is, Jay acting like they was on an island for a month. No, did they not go home?
When a man says, I need time to myself, he really not into you. This is an excuse like, what, that's just an excuse to just get rid of you. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just bringing up the facts, though. He was like, we were filming and I saw her every day, and I was with her all day, and la 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 la. I was like, dude, do you go home? Do you go to work?
And the thing is, like you said while we was watching the show, if it was to that point, Jay, you don't have to hang out. You can call, text, and just keep it, stay in touch until you finally decompress. But Jay said he just needs some time away from her. Mm-hmm. Period. Mm-hmm. He said, I want to just chill at the house, and she like to go out.
He said eat. He said she like to go out and eat. He didn't put emphasis on that.
Maybe he was saying something. You know what I'm saying?
He said he like big girls, so he like them curvy,
but sometimes you like a thick girl, but them thick girls have levels to it. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You might like somebody with some meat in their bones, but you don't want the whole truck.
I don't know.
You know what I'm saying?
So, I don't know. I just think it was.
I'll be honest.
Now, go ahead, baby.
She picked up a little weight.
Now, if anybody can say in that aspect, and she done moved on and she got a man.
Oh, she got a man.
If anybody can say in that aspect, I would say she was robbed because this man, y'all was all together, and then at the end of the day, he was like, I'm done.
I disagree with that because you always have to have a plan B. Don't put all your eggs in one basket, and that's what she did. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, that's on her.
But so yeah, he was like, he needed time to decompress and all that stuff. None of it made sense,
of course it didn't.
Because you expect this woman to wait a whole month till you get your mind together. Like I told Eddie, I mean, okay, if you needed your time at home, hey, keep in touch. Let's text, communicate, and we can go out the next week. You know what I'm saying? Well, at least once a week for now.
If I'm feeling a woman, if I'm liking a woman, if I'm like, oh yeah, I got to get to know her real, better. I got to get to know her and just get closer to her. I'm not gonna disconnect from her for a whole month. I'm not gonna do that. I'm trying to spend as much time with her as I can, so I can, get closer to that person. What that told me about Jay is like he's a flirt. You know what I'm saying? And he don't want to be crowded. He felt like she was like, what that word I'm looking for?
Smothering.
Yeah, smothering her. Smothering him.
Yeah.
And he didn't like that. And so he used the excuse like, oh man, I need time to decompress. And it's just an excuse so he can go ahead and do what he got to do.
Yeah.
Which is, hey, it is what it is.
Now, she did say that she got a man. So Thomas said, my man. She said, no, just a man.
She learned her lesson.
Sahara said, okay, just one.
Yeah, she learned her lesson.
She ain't finna call that man. So she ain't finna do that. So
Take your time. Take your time.
So, but yeah, so when they was backstage, Kiara was talking to the other girls and she was like, I just couldn't do that and wait on him. And he was saying, man, talk to the guy, man, I got plenty of bees waiting on me.
That's what he said?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I didn't hear that part.
Oh, yeah. He said, I got plenty of bees out there.
That's well, you proved my point. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And the thing about that month wasn't for him to decompress. It was for him to go through his DMs and answer the women back. Cause I guarantee you after the show, let me see.
Yeah, they finna reunion.
Yeah, they did. Yeah. But regardless of the point,
it was for him to get back out there.
In the streets. That's what it was. You know what I'm saying? So he said,
he was free.
Yeah, I'm back, y'all. I did the show. I'm back. I'm catch up. What did I miss, baby? So like I said, you got all the women he got to kind of pay attention to.
And they probably could have been intimate as well.
Who, him and
Kiara.
Oh yeah.
So now let's move on to the clips of Deona. So they were showing her throughout the season and stuff, and I went in on her wig on that live.
Wig don't look too bad tonight.
Maybe I did a little bit too much, but
yeah, it didn't look too bad.
It still looked bad.
Not to me. Maybe I'm a man, but
it still look bad, but not as bad as I made it seem out to be.
The way you was talking about it,
I was thinking of maybe one of them other times, like somebody said she had worn in the confession some other week. But white, bad. She loves white, honey. So they was talking about the conversation with Hussein and Deona and what took place during that. And Hussein was trying to say, I wasn't talking about the communication. Or was he talking about communication?
He was talking about like I said, I got a little confused on that subject, but
he said all that stuff got lost in translation.
Yeah, it sounded like he was saying your job is not more important than some other jobs. That's what I gathered from it. I could be wrong, but
it didn't go nowhere, and they didn't have to bring that up. They could have left that and edited it. So she did say, because Tom was asking her as far as she talking to other guys and stuff. She said she's talking to other guys, but the way she like to operate is that you text on Wednesday, she may not answer the Saturday. You got to be with her like that. Chad.
Well, I can kind of see where Deona coming from when it comes to her job and trying to communicate with people, because sometimes you can't have your phone. Sometimes, your job, you got to focus on your job, especially if you have a very important job, a dangerous job. So you can't be on the phone, then you talk to somebody, they stress you out. Now you're trying to think about what they're saying. Now you're trying to do your job at the same time. You know what I'm saying? So I can get, I understand her point when she was talking about that.
Oh, why come on a dating show?
Maybe it's some guys, it's some people that has the same type of lifestyle you have. Like so you can find somebody that has that same type of work schedule. So it's people out there like that,
She was also saying, Eddie said that worked for him. Not this one, Chad. That Eddie on that show said it works for him, just like he said when Angie said something, that worked for him. I was like, dude, why is everything working for you?
You need a woman that's going to cater to him and his lifestyle.
Not go fire a woman.
The reason why he said that for Angie, because he felt like Angie can lock things down at the house, like cleaning, cooking and stuff.
No, he said it on the reunion.
Oh, I thought you were talking about
Nah, he said, that work. Remember, he said that he like a woman that's got a little, he didn't say aggressive, but a woman that got a little sass.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Like, it worked for me. I was like, dude, why does everything work for you? And honey, they were backstage talking about that little lumberjack jacket he had on. He had to take it off even get too hot.
What was the name? Tan? Was the name Tan?
Tay.
Tae said, "Ooh, like he was off here looking like a plum."
That's
Like,
what she said.
yeah, like he belonged on Mario Brothers.
That's what she said.
I had that one.
So in that moment, Eddie shot his shot to ask Deona out on a date. So we'll see how that go. Well, I guess we don't. We won't.
Yeah, it's over with, man.
Yeah, I mean,
it's
if
done.
y'all follow them on IG, I guess y'all will
It's
see.
over.
So now they showing clips of Shanice and her scene and stuff, and they were showing the scene where Cisco was painting on her while she was naked. Now Tay was like, she ain't never seen that before. She said that's crazy to her, And Sahara was looking crazy. Everybody was looking crazy, and Tommy was asking her how did she get to the point where she's so confident with her body. She said that she has been abused in all facets and she had to learn to love herself. So, her body is her expression of even her freedom. So that's what she like to do. So she feels free when she do that. And she appreciates Cisco because in that moment it seemed like he had enjoyed it. Now, Tay said that right there was hard to watch. It was hard to see the man that my number one connection painting and drawing on a woman's boob.
Not just that. So I'm gonna sign it right here that this belongs to me. This
He
is my,
said that.
Yeah. That's what made Tay kind of. That made a little up. That made Tay a little upset because she said, "How can you be my number one and you signing another woman's body saying that it's my property or something like that?" And but like you said, Tay took it hard because Frisco didn't tell her. Fritz, he didn't take it that hard because they talked about it already. She kind of let him know. She would kind of let him know that, okay, this is what happened when me and Frisco went out. So
Right.
he was kind of like, okay, he knew what was going on, but Tay, she didn't know, and she got sideswiped and ran over and bus ran over her and backed up again and did a 360 on him because she was caught off guard.
Now, Tay said that, what happened? Tay said that she ain't had no X-rated date. And Cisco was like, well, I knew that we was all dating and stuff like that, but she was at regard to the point, all my dates was PG.
My question is this, okay. Frisco goes out on a date. What's her name? Naked Girl. Okay, he goes out on a date with Naked Girl. And she the one picked out the date, right?
Mm-hmm.
What Frisco supposed to do?
Cisco.
Yeah, Cisco. What are you supposed to do? Is tell her no, put your clothes back on?
I mean, yeah, like if you really truly was so called into Tay like that, like it's ways that you could have did that, but I know this is a show. So anyway, so now they showing clips of Cisco and Tay and the people backstage clapping. Yay, they made it! Woo! So while Cisco is up there showing cleavage, because that's what that was. Y'all be talking about women be showing cleavage. He was up there trying to tempt that girl Tay and show all of his cleavage. So yes. So Tommy was asking the question, are they still together? So I don't know why that was hard for Tay. She was like, am I together? We together? Or is we together individually or we together? No, they're no longer together, which I knew that, honey, because it was too much air between y'all two. And what happened was she said she just couldn't get it out of her head. I guess the people was praying, child. She couldn't get it out of her head, his stability, his not having
a job. But it sounded like to me the way she described it was that he will have a job and he'll quit that job.
She said she asked him what happened in your previous and stuff like that.
And basically saying back in my previous job I quit so I can pursue modeling and acting. And like Tay was saying, well, basically what she was trying to say, well, you up in age now, you need to have some stability. Now if you can have a job and do that on the side, that's fine. But for you to quit your job and pursue that, and I'm stuck at home making the money, she said, that ain't going to happen. That's not going to work.
Yeah.
So she just couldn't get over that, which, hey, she has every right to feel that way.
And Kiara and Deona was backstage, and they were showing them and said, why would she want to be with a man that don't meet her on her level? And Deona and Eddie... Eddie, shut up.
Eddie said, "Oh, he don't need a job. All you need is love." Love. He checked every other box, but even though he ain't got no job, bring no money in, all you need is love. They can make it work.
They ain't no teenagers.
You know, when you have responsibilities and bills and money and finances, hey, you got to have a team, your man and woman team. Y'all got to come together. Now, some older women, they like to take care of the young boys. You know what I'm saying? Oh, all you got to do is stay home, play PlayStation. I go ahead and work, make sure you stay at home. And when I come home from work, you can go ahead and take care of me. That's all they want from the young guys. But once you got a grown man and a grown woman, y'all try to build an empire, man, y'all both got to grind, man. You know, you have to. Now, like I said, it's nothing wrong pursuing something on the side, like acting or singing or something like that. But make sure you got your house straight first.
Tay was, I think, Cisco had said that, you know, Tay said to him that he kind of gives her, he like to mooch off of women type of vibes or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, that's basically what he was saying.
Someone said or so. So, you know, Tommy had said something, and Tay was like, "What's wrong with me wanting what I want?"
I'm glad Tay said that. I'm glad Tay said that because you're right. You know, she has every right to want what she wants. You know, not just her. You know, anybody. You know, you don't have to settle.
No,
you don't. You know, if you want somebody on your level, so be it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Your choice.
It's your choice. But if you feel like you can make it work with somebody that's not on your level, that's more power to you too. You know, so it makes you feel better.
Now it's if a person, if you didn't like them, oh man, look at the way they dress or something like that, then you know you can change that. And a person might say, well, girl, you can change, ain't nothing wrong. But we talking about financially. Now you get with a person that they ain't got financially, then you stressed out, child. Then your hair falling out, you going through all this stuff. That's different. So yes.
And man, it goes for you too. Don't settle for a woman that works at Burger King. Don't settle for a woman that works at Walmart. If you making 6 figures and she making $10,000, you don't have to settle for that.
Oh, they know that, but what they do, they like to settle because they want to be the one that's.
Oh yeah, I get that. Yeah, and you know that's what it is. That's how society is. A man will get a woman from Burger King and be happy with it because, like I said, it's all about power and control. But a woman will not get a man that works at Burger King. Most women, you know what I'm saying? You know, if she has a 6-figure job and he works at Burger King, you just ain't gonna see that. Mm-hmm. You're not gonna see Halle Berry trying to holler at me. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't making that type of money. I ain't on that level. So, you know, it is what it is.
Why you had to put Halle Berry hollering at you?
I'm just saying. I'm just making an example.
That was a bad example. So anyway, they showed clips of Ready to Love, clips from Detroit season. Now I don't know when that's gonna come on.
Man, they look like some pimps up there. Ooh, they look like some pimps, man. They look sold in 70s.
What? One of that dude tells me, "You talk too much. Just shut up." Sometimes, so it's finna be ghetto and rich.
Oh my goodness, man.
But so anyway, at the end, Tom was.
Don't worry about it, Detroit. You don't get the same smoke we gave everybody else. So when y'all put your little pictures out there and y'all job titles, we got you.
That's my favorite part. We're trying to figure out what y'all do. So yeah, they showed clips of that, but then they also did a recap as far as the put together couples, child. They got the leftovers and the pieces and the crumbs, because I mean, Ready to Love, like Philly, y'all did not do what I thought y'all was gonna do, because nobody was a love connection at all. And these little scraps and pieces y'all put together with Ange and Kalia, then you got Fritz and Shanice, and then you got Deona and Eddie. Child, please. Now, Kalia seems like a really good dude.
Yeah, he does.
Now, I'm telling y'all do not have to migrate among this. This is not Gilligan's Island. It's not what they call it, what that other island show, whatever it's called, Pleasure Island, Paradise Island, whatever it's called. It's go out there and mingle amongst other people. Y'all act like these the only people on here forever that you can be with. No, you ain't got to swap couples. Find somebody else.
They didn't give my boy no airtime, man. God. The one with the dyed beard. Oh yeah. They didn't give my boy no airtime.
Like he died and no more. Like they coming through a little bit. They showed then. He was the only one that didn't get no airtime for real.
No, him, the other guy with the little.
Oh yeah. He didn't.
Yeah.
And I'm saying now Rocket must have edited her stuff.
Yeah, because she was on the couch a lot.
She was on the couch with Deona sitting real close. I said, why is she up there?
Yeah, I said, why they got a Rocket? But they did talk to her last week. So the man with the little, because Angie was upset about that situation with him and stuff. So yeah, why they get? But they edited all that stuff out, honey. But I guess they have to be at the reunion, honey. But anyway, y'all, that's it for Ready to Lose. I would not be at a reunion if I'm not getting no airtime.
How you gonna know though?
I don't know. You're right.
You ain't gonna know because
you talking. Man, dog, I'm gonna be on the reunion. I got a lot to say, man. Watch the reunion, and they watch the reunion. You don't say nothing, boy.
Look, all they see is you doing this, baby. They see you turning your head because that's the only thing they're showing you. But y'all drop down in the comments and let me know what y'all think. And
like you don't want this channel. Let us know.
Let me tell you something. You don't even answer the comments. You read them, but you don't answer them.
On the comments I answer is the one that's kind of troublemakers. So that's the only one I answer.
Should I go live Monday? Should we go live Monday?
For what?
Oh yeah.
It's over.
It's
over, man. You know what I'm saying? Now, if the people out there wants to go live Monday, we will. We will.
We had a good live Monday.
But if it's not to talk about, it's to talk about. Hey, but it's up to the people. It don't matter to me.
All right, you guys. We'll see you guys on the next video. Whenever that is. All right. Don't forget to go
tomorrow. You got to do Huntsville.
Huntsville gone.
I
got to do that one, but
then I got to do Bell Collectors.
Oh yeah, he gonna do that by himself. All right, on that.
No, I'm not. She be right here with me.
The Braxton's coming on. Supposed to be real messy. Then you got Bell Collective and
Love Is Blind.
Oh yeah, Love Is Blind. Oh yeah. All right, you guys. See you on the next video. Don't forget to go God, let God go with you.
I'll fuck off first.
Hey!